Hey, welcome back to the channel everyone, where I post helpful yet entertaining video weekly. Well, in today's episode, guys, is sponsored by Beri Backër. Beri Backër is a small company in the United States specializing in designing and manufacturing ground effects for VW Golf R and some other VW products. So anyways, guys, I'll be unboxing this product in front of me and stay tuned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our winner for our fin contest here technically is our fin number 3 and 1. Based on our online poll, we everybody chose number 1, which is the FF1 technically, but in total, including the offline poll, our FF4, which is image number 3 or fin number 3, is our winner in this situation. So I'll be working with this fin and stay tuned. Based on our instruction, this is basically how you can install this diffuser. I want to lay out all my hardware. This 8 bolts right here are pretty much going to sit right on each one of these holes. That's going to be tapping into a drilled hole into the rear diffuser there. And as well for the spat, the side spats for the actual diffuser there, this tall with extension here will be sitting right in here technically, and this bolt right here will be bolted right on the rear diffuser again with a hole drilled through it, and at the same time those two will sit right there again right on the rear diffuser. So similarly on the right side or the left side as well. The fins, of course, how the fins will go, and I'll show you exactly how the fins are installed. Mainly on this base diffuser here, basically all you have to do is you insert this fins in like so. There you go. And then we'll use our Allen key here to screw and basically secure it right on the bolt that's right on the base here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty much ready to install the diffuser. It took me some time here a little bit to prepare the OEM diffuser here. I actually wrapped it with protective film throughout, so that way it doesn't scratch. It doesn't get scratched in the process of putting this adaptive diffuser here. On the way to install this, basically what we need is to preload the fins. You don't want to insert them all the way in, just slightly insert it in. Don't lock them all the way in yet. The reason behind that is a lot easier to actually put the diffuser in place. What you do is basically have the base sit nicely onto our bumper here, and then you basically press on the diffuser, now the fins, the aftermarket fins that we have here, and lock it in place. There you go. Can see now it's just basically locked in place there. It's not going to move anymore. So the next step would be then is to drill the holes where you're going to tap into, and that's pretty much it. And of course, don't forget to lock all the fins in. Time to lock the fins basically here, guys, using the Allen key that came with the package. time to lock this in for good. And yeah, I'm thinking, I think the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 bolts, I think it's a bit overkill in this regard. As you can see, guys, it's already locked in place, and I don't think it's moving anywhere here. To be honest, it's not going anywhere as is without even those 8 bolts. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drill 2 holes for now, and I think that's enough to truly hold this down. And as you can see, guys, it's not going to move if I have at least 2 bolts in place. So I'm just going to drill 2 holes here just to prevent again drilling too much. And this is the least favorite part of any install for me, is the changing the originality of the car. So definitely I'll just do two holes, and I'm gonna leave it at that and see how that goes. And if it requires more, then I might do a few more. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, guys, moment of truth. I'm gonna drill a hole over here. Nice. Let's try on the bolt and see how that looks. I'm gonna leave the hole a little tighter there, so that will grab onto the plastic part of the diffuser to give it a bit of a grip there. So I'll screw this baby in. So it's an added hold, guys, if you did that. If you kept the your hole for your drilled hole there just exact, then it will actually even if you don't put anything there like a counter hold, it's gonna do the job regardless. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side here, guys. Just one more hole on this end, and that should pretty much do it, guys. I don't think it's a problem at all in that regard. Let me just lock this baby in. Yeah, there you go. So that's not gonna move. I'm gonna tighten that a little bit more later, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna do the other side as well. With our side spots here, or side spot, basically it looks like I had to remove the mud guard, the mud flap here, to be able to actually install this thing. And I might be able to retrofit the flap itself and see if I could cut through this rubber and be able to insert the rest of the spot inside the mud flap, and see if that will fit there. Anyways, so it looks pretty much like this in here. Going to be installed like that, like so. These side spats are a little tricky, I think, from this installation, because you have to drill one over here, one over here. One over here and one over here. You could easily reach this opening here to put the bolt,
but on this one here you can't really, because that's enclosed back here. And it looks like similarly to the rest of the bolts that taps into this end. And the only way really is to undo and remove this part of the diffuser. And I don't really feel like dismantling all those things, but what I'm gonna do here is I think I have a solution. As I have been drilling the holes slightly tighter, so I could actually screw it into this plastic. I'll definitely lock this in with a bolt back here, but on this one I might just have to lock it in using the plastic here for now. And here, I don't know if I truly need to, but I could also do the same thing where I'll just make it tighter than usual, so I could screw it into the actual plastic itself, and that should hold it pretty good. And at the same time, I'm actually retrofitting my mud flop here. Here's what I end up doing in the process. It's well, what I've done is really I basically just drilled hole here and over here, and then tapped in a bolt up there to lock it in nicely. That's not moving at all anywhere. And as for this two here, I made the hole just exact, so that way I can actually tighten it using the actual plastic there to tap into, and it worked out pretty good. As you can see, guys, it's not moving. It's fairly tight. This one hole here, it's not really grabbing into anywhere. It's almost like just gonna tap into the edge of this. So I don't know if I should drill one here, but I'll leave that off. It's not necessary. I mean, this thing is super sturdy right there. I don't think there's no way that this is gonna, fly off. And at the same time, I'm actually going to retrofit my mud flop here to try and fit this whole thing in there. So that way it looks OEM in the process there. Just have to take off a couple of millimeters of that rubber there, and hopefully that will go in. And so that way it's just see how it looks like here from the outside, guys. As you can see there, just gotta retrofit my mud flop so that way it incorporates the actual addition here. As you can see, guys, that's how it looks like as the diffuser. And whatever I did on this side here, I'll be doing on the other side. Pretty easy install, a little bit different than the possible manufacturer's suggestion, but yeah, truly gave you enough bolts to tap into, but so that way it's secure. But like I said, I don't think it's really necessary, because the fact that this is not going anywhere. I mean, that's tight. That's tight there. This is tight there. I mean, that's really nice product, guys. Actually, I really like it. And if I do change my exhaust to a 4-inch tips, and you still, like you can see, there's still plenty of room there. No issues at all. I really like the double fins for the spats. There's really nice touch right there, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks good, guys. I'll continue on completing the job and go from here. Tools used, guys. I have 11 millimeter open wrench, and I do have two drill bits. One, and it's 15 by 64, and a 5 by 32 drill for the bolts. So so you can, if you want a tight fit on the bolt, that's the best drill bits you can use. And an Allen key. I have a 4 and a 2. The one that came with the package, basically the 2 here, and then another Allen key here, and it is a 5 by 32. And of course, you need a drill in the process.
Well, folks, thank you for watching part 2 of 3. And again, guys, as usual, if you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button, and at the same time ring the bell so that way you can get notified for all the videos and vlogs that it's going to be going forward. So anyways, guys, please stay tuned for the final episode, and that's going to be the final episode and conclusion of the full review and installation in the process. So again, peace out.